In today's countdown, we're unveiling the 10 best-selling Harley Davidsons ever produced. You won't want to miss these legendary machines that shaped America's motorcycle landscape. Number 10. Harley Davidson introduced the Street 750 in 2014 as a fresh entry-level option. Its liquid-cooled Revolution X engine marked a notable shift for a brand long associated with air-cooled V-twins. This 749cc power plant, designed to handle city traffic and open highways, made the bike more versatile for newcomers and longtime Harley fans alike. Its nimble frame and lighter weight quickly appealed to urban riders who craved a genuine Harley experience without the heft of a big touring machine. By providing a lower seat height, easy handling, and a more approachable price tag, the Street 750 brought a younger generation into Harley showrooms. It was also a nod to riders seeking agility in tight city environments, especially those who might have felt intimidated by the traditional heavyweight cruisers. From a cultural standpoint, the Street 750 answered a growing call for American-made machines that balanced heritage with modern performance. Its success encouraged Harley-Davidson to continue diversifying its lineup, broadening the brand's global appeal and reinforcing its commitment to innovation without sacrificing tradition. Number 9. First appearing in the early 90s, the Dyna Wide Glide built on the FX lineage that dates back to the 70s. It offered a classic chopper-inspired design, featuring a raked-out front fork, skinny 21-inch front wheel, and a laid-back riding position. Powered by a traditional Harley V-twin, evolving over time from the Evolution engine to the twin cam, the Dyna Wide Glide maintained the raw feel that made riders fall in love with the Dyna family. Enthusiasts often praise the Dyna line for its blend of old-school styling with the comfort and reliability of more modern engineering. The Wide Glide's characteristic flames on the tank and mini-ape handlebars recalled custom choppers of the 1970s, but with factory reliability. Riders adored it for weekend cruising as well as cross-state adventures, thanks to a stable chassis and classic looks that never seemed out of style. Culturally, this model captured the rebellious spirit that many older riders grew up admiring. As part of countless custom projects and featured in magazine spreads, the Dyna Wide Glide proved Harley-Davidson could keep the retro spirit alive while refining the ride for newer generations. Its popularity also underscored the enduring appeal of an edgy, stripped-down cruiser that was still accessible enough for daily enjoyment. Number 8. Introduced in 1986 as the Softail family expanded, the Heritage Softail Classic showcased a vintage look reminiscent of the 40s and 50s Hydra Glides. The hidden rear suspension provided the classic rigid frame appearance while offering a smoother, more comfortable ride. Powered by engines that evolved from the evolution of the twin cam, it delivered the signature Harley rumble with added long-haul comfort. Chrome-studded saddlebags, a large windshield, and ample seating defined its touring capability without losing that nostalgic flair. One reason for its best-selling status was its balance. Riders could cruise around town or embark on cross-country trips with relative ease. The Heritage Softail Classic was, and remains, an ideal mix of form and function. From a cultural and industry perspective, this model reinforced Harley's ability to celebrate its storied past while embracing modern engineering. Its success resonated particularly with those who grew up longing for the timeless white wall tires, sweeping fenders, and wraparound seats. Meanwhile, the broader motorcycle industry took note. There was a profitable market for new machines that captured the soul of vintage-era cruisers. Number 7. Debuting in 1965, the Electra Glide earned fame by being the first Harley-Davidson to feature an electric starter, a substantial advancement that made heavier touring bikes more practical to own. Over time, it became the flagship touring model, evolving from the Shovelhead, Evolution, Twin Cam, and Milwaukee 8 engines. Each iteration delivered improvements in reliability and performance. Key features that made the Electra Glide a bestseller included its generous fairing, famously called the Batwing, comfortable seating, and massive luggage capacity. Long-distance riders appreciated its steady handling and the wind protection that allowed them to cover vast highways with less fatigue. It was a staple among riders who wanted a grand American touring experience. Culturally, the Electra Glide holds an iconic status. Used by law enforcement agencies across the nation, it symbolized reliability and official recognition. Hollywood often showcased it in classic road trip scenes, further embedding it into American motorcycle lore. This bike's massive popularity not only elevated Harley-Davidson in the touring segment, but also set standards that competitors strove to match. Number 6. The Sportster line dates back to 1957, making it one of Harley's longest-running and most influential platforms. Among its modern variations, the Iron 883 stands out as a bestseller, especially among riders who appreciate stripped-down style and a nimble feel. Sporting an air-cooled 883cc Evolution engine, the Iron 883 became famous for its quick torque delivery and relatively lightweight frame. Riders often mention the Sportster's narrow tank and low-slung seat, which provide an approachable ride height and that unmistakable lean form. Though the Iron 883 is a more recent product of the Sportster family, its vintage-inspired styling bridges the gap between Harley's classic heritage and today's minimalist aesthetic preferences. Beyond raw specs, the Iron 883 speaks to those who grew up seeing Sportsters as an entry point into the world of big V-twin cruisers. Naturally, Sportsters have starred in everything from local drag strips to custom chopper shows. The Iron 883's success confirmed that smaller displacement Harleys could still command a loyal following, underscoring the timeless appeal of the Sportster badge. Number 5. When Harley introduced the Road King in 1994, they replaced the Electra Glide Sport and carried forward the FL lineage's classic styling. Featuring a detachable windshield and spacious saddlebags, the Road King offered touring comfort with a more stripped-down look compared to fully fared models. Powered first by the Evolution engine, it later transitioned to the twin cam and eventually the Milwaukee 8, ensuring it stayed on par with modern performance standards. Fans adore the Road King for its blend of traction, evident in its distinctive headlight nacelle and timeless silhouette, and its long-distance capability. You can ride it across multiple states, or just to the local diner, and it always looks perfectly at home. That versatility helped it become a mainstay in the brand's touring lineup. Culturally, the Road King resonates with riders who grew up idolizing the big, straightforward cruisers of the 1950s and 60s. By marrying old-world charm with new-world comfort, it demonstrated that Harley could cater to riders seeking nostalgia and those wanting to log thousands of miles in the saddle. Dealers often credit it for bringing in fans of large displacement bikes who might not need the extra technology of the bigger touring fairings, but still crave that bulletproof touring platform. Number 4. Introduced in 1998, the Road Glide offered a unique frame-mounted fairing, setting it apart from the fork-mounted design of other touring models. This distinctive shark nose fairing gave the bike a signature look and practical aerodynamic advantage, reducing rider fatigue on the highway. Under the hood, early models ran the Evolution engine, then advanced to the twin cam and Milwaukee 8 over the years. Although it shares many similarities with other Harleys in the touring category, like saddlebags and comfortable seating, the Road Glide's essence lies in its stable, responsive ride. The frame-mounted fairing means wind forces affect the chassis less, leading to smoother handling during crosswinds or passing traffic on open roads. Riders who favor the Road Glide often mention its confidence-inspiring feel on long-haul journeys. Meanwhile, custom bagger culture embraced its aggressive front end, with countless aftermarket parts designed to accentuate that shark-nosed personality. As sales climbed, it reinforced Harley's dominance in the touring bike scene, proving that a bit of stylistic boldness could translate into bestseller status. Number 3. Making a memorable splash when it rolled out in 1990, the Fat Boy became an instant legend, helped in part by its cameo in Terminator 2: Judgment Day. This solid disc wheel cruiser, originally sporting a powerful 80 cubic inch Evolution engine, offered a muscular silhouette that set new standards for heavyweight design. Over time, it upgraded to the twin cam and then the Milwaukee 8, never losing that bulky charm. True to its name, the Fat Boy's wide handlebars, substantial front forks, and hefty build gave riders an imposing presence on the road. It quickly rose through sales charts and remains one of the most recognizable Harleys to this day. Despite its heavyweight look, the balanced soft-shell frame maintains decent maneuverability, providing a surprisingly comfortable ride. Culturally, few Harleys capture the American imagination like the Fat Boy. Beyond Hollywood, it graced Harley Davidson's promotional materials and has been a staple in riding clubs worldwide. Its success underscored the public's demand for cruisers that combined brute strength with sleek style. To many, owning a Fat Boy symbolized crossing over from dreaming about big bikes to finally commanding the open road aboard a modern American classic. Number 2. Launched in 2006 as a spin-off of the Electra Glide series, the Street Glide quickly won over riders who wanted a sleek, stripped-down touring bike. Its iconic batwing fairing, saddlebag setup, and low-profile look defined a new style of custom touring, often referred to as a bagger. Underneath, the Street Glide housed the same robust powertrain as other big Harleys, moving from twin-cam engines to the current Milwaukee 8 lineup. Unlike some older baggers that were heavy on accessories, the Street Glide arrived with a contemporary twist, a streamlined rear end, a neatly laid out dashboard, and minimized chrome details. This approach caught on with a broad audience, from younger fans wanting fresh aesthetics to seasoned veterans who appreciated a more modern spin on classic touring. Sales soared, and the Street Glide regularly topped the charts as one of Harley's best-selling models. Much of that success came from its rider-friendly handling and a comfortable stance, making it a go-to choice for long-range trips. But it also dominated the custom scene, where personalized paint jobs, wheels, and sound systems became part of the fun. The Street Glide effectively cemented itself as a prime example of how Harley could keep up with evolving tastes while staying true to its roots. Number 1. First launched as part of the Dyna family in 2016, the Lowrider S quickly captured attention with its aggressive design and twin-cam 110 engine. When Harley Davidson shifted its Dyna models into the Softail lineup in 2018, the Lowrider S evolved again in 2020, emerging with the Milwaukee 8 114 power plant. This blend of torque, blacked-out aesthetic, and a compact fairing resonated with riders seeking performance without sacrificing that signature cruiser attitude. The Lowrider S stands out for its mid-controls, reduced rake, and taut suspension, offering more responsive handling compared to traditional laid-back cruisers. Riders often mention its comfortable single seat and lean silhouette, which gave the bike an unmistakable West Coast custom vibe right off the showroom floor. Because it merges vintage style cues, like the classic tank console, with modern engineering and black finishes, it appeals to Harley traditionalists and newcomers alike. Culturally, the Lowrider S has shown that Harley can produce a factory hot rod cruiser that still honors decades of American motorcycle heritage. The strong aftermarket scene for the Lowrider S, which includes performance exhausts and high-end suspension upgrades, reflects its popularity with those who grew up building or modifying bikes in their garages. This perfect balance of performance and heritage secures its place among the brand's noteworthy bestsellers, especially as interest in performance cruisers keeps growing. Jokes aside, these 10 best-selling Harley Davidsons underline how a century-old brand keeps capturing our imaginations with iconic styling and ever-improving performance. Hope you found this video helpful. If you enjoyed our countdown, make sure to subscribe and keep the rubber side down. There's plenty more to explore, and your support means the world. Ride safe, and see you next time.